jahrelang gut gespielt, Marvin. Ich gönne dir das.
Weil falls ich ihn so herspiele, an die Kante, liegt er dann so.
Ja, und dann? Gewinnst du das Rack? Oder?
Hey Nicola, after break, 60 seconds or 35?
35.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
25.
That's okay.
And then it's nice. And then another 10.
That's okay.
Eurotour.
Really? No.
Yeah.
It used to be 60, right?
No, not.
Why is there difference?
I don't know.
Das stimmt ja wirklich.
Yeah. I told him 2 minutes ago.
He's making fun of it.
Really?
He thought like, oh, Josh is joking. I know I'm a funny guy, but
Josh is joking again.
Yeah, I called it.
nice try. But...
Oh,
Nah.
Scott.
Zehnmal letzte Loch, oder was?
Er lacht.
Steht alles.
Hustler.
Ja, sag ihm das mal.
Well, now they know.
Sag ihm das mal.
I mean, I'm afraid of that.
You like 10 ball last pocket?
I mean, more fun than eight.
See? Now the hustler's coming.
Gar nicht gezuckt, oder?
Is that like a Putnik style or what?
Yeah.
If the opponent uses too much shoulder, it's a foul, right?
Safety.
It looked a little bit like Oliver. Portman, I mean.
Ah, ja. Der geht nicht mehr, oder?
Niemals.
Nee. Ihr müsst die hinlegen. Da geht der, glaube ich, oder?
Meinst du, brauchst du den Stoß für das Match?
Ja. I'm the only one selecting? Ne, wenn der fällt, ist Pech.
Die ist aus.
They gotta do a replay. Keep that, right? Yeah. Gotta do a replay.
We're gonna do a replay of this practice session right now.
That's what they say.
We start?
No, 3 more minutes.
Oh. I want to try break like Fibler here.
You guys are ready? You want to start?
Yeah.
Just make
okay.
sure that you have a dress code. Shirt
Mario.
inside.
It's not me.
It's 1-0 from me, right? Wir haben wieder verletzt.
Du doch auch,
Wenn
Alter.
ich gewinne, kaufe ich mir genau den gleichen.
Willst du mit Druck machen, oder was?
Can I? He's smelling
He
baby.
lost the leg.
Okay.
Already?
Ready?
Can I?
Yep. I saw some.
Joshua FILLER on the leg.
Fällt dir das?
So, welcome back everybody to the Dynamic Billiard Eurotour in Podčetrtek, Slovenia. 105 56 players started off their campaign on Thursday, and we have now reached the final 4. On the feature table, we have from Germany, the killer, Joshua Filler. On the other side, known as the Panda, Mario He. It's a race to 8, alternating the breaks, and they will be breaking from outside the break box. Here we have the Panda. Who has already won a European title, European Championship this year. First break goes to Joshua. He's been breaking well so far this tournament. And not really much future in making the 1 ball. Yeah, not only Mario has been the MVP during the European Championships. Most, well, active or valuable player, I would say. But also Joshua has had a solid year. I believe he finished 2nd and 3rd in the first 2 disciplines. Did not manage to take the titles, but still has strong showings and shows good form as well. So, safety battle on the 1. As you can see, the 3 ball is very tough to get to. So not too much value to go aggressive on trying to make a ball. I'm kind of unsure what he was trying to play there. Is he trying to overcut maybe the 1 and bring the cue ball back up table? So early ball in hand for Mario He, and will be tricky. Of course, he has to get to the 3 ball, and there's no turning back, but does he hit the side pocket point, or is he able to still float forward for the 4 in the bottom left corner? Well, did catch the point, but found a bump on the 4. Yeah, actually a world-class match here. Both players on top of their game, ranked high in any ranking there is. So I'm expecting a great pool being played. Nicely coming into the line, into the area for the 7. Yeah, it's looking very relaxed, playing quite smooth. Could spin the 8 ball in with left and stay high on the 9. Could also go around the 9 ball. Yeah, and perfect speed to cross over from one side to the other. Maybe a little bit difficult to reach. But the Panda strikes first on Filler's break. Clean run out. Especially everything around the 3 ball was kind of awkward, but he definitely made it work. Here's that, I believe he was trying to overcut the 1 and get the cue ball up table and get the save, but found the scratch. Good positional shot on the 3. And this was definitely a key shot coming up. Pocketing the 3, hit the point just a little bit, I think, and then still a bump on the 4. Got him the opening rack of this match. The second table, we have 2 actually youngsters. They are old or former under 19 World Junior Champions, so they are 18, 19. But if Yannick is 19, or no, Yannick is 18 and Simon is 19 or 20. So a very young semifinal.
8 ball. 4.
The winner of that match will be meeting either the Panda or the Killer in the final. A little bit lucky on the break there. Lucky that the cue ball stayed up. Yeah, played the combination, came maybe a little bit too short with the cue ball. One ball close to the rail, so not much value in playing this with inside spin, but when it's so frozen to the rail, it's not nice as well to play with outside spin. As you could see, is very missable. Also, the shot clock is in effect. Don't think it would bother both players too much. But yeah, still, it always adds a little pressure, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit of that uncomfortable feeling to it.
Stop the time. Please sit down now.
Not exactly sure what is going on. Joshua being asked to sit down, please. The referee left the arena, so hopefully nothing too worrying has happened. So as you can see, Simon Cural at the table with Yannick Pongers. We'll be trying not to be rooting too much for the Dutchman, but already a great achievement from both players, I believe, to reach the semifinal in always strong fields at the Eurotour. So, referee's back. Joshua can continue. Probably plays a stop shot here. Now is able to open up the 10-6. And with the 4 in front of the corner pocket, should always have something. But did catch the 6 pretty full. Did he get lucky to leave a 6-10 combination? I think the 6-10 is a little bit off, but as they're froze, you could still throw the 10 ball in.
10 ball.
In this case, most of the people would think they would have to hit the 6 on the left side, but I'm looking to hit the right side. Yeah, hit it perfect. Great control. It's like the spin transfers the other way around than you would think. And I might have explained that a little bit confusingly because we got 2 sides of the camera work, so a little bit short on the 7. Was hoping to roll a little bit further. See, I think he will hit the 10. So he can play short draw. Can draw the cue ball back to where he is now, maybe a little bit over to the right. But we'll have to take a little bit more cut. Don't think we'll be in trouble too much. little bit further. Suddenly this 9 ball got a little bit awkward. Yeah, he's just such a good shot maker. Doesn't really bow down for shots like that. So a little bit of extra work into this rack, but still managed to get out. Score 1 each. Here's that combination after the break from Mario. Good chance to take a 2-0 lead, and then a little bit short, had to spin the 1 ball and just overcut it. Here he tried to open up the 6-10, didn't work, but still managed to throw the 10 ball in. Also try to keep you updated on the other table. Currently, is it 2-0 or 3-0? 3-0, Yannick Pongers. Oh, look at this break. Yeah, might go. That 7 ball is just enough in between not to leave something on the 1.
1 ball corner.
It's called the bank. Just look at the break. Head on. Good action. Makes 3 balls. Just gonna try and bank the 1 and still get on the 2. Yeah, which is super sensitive on the speed. He's played a very positive shot, but still had to hold the cue ball. Might roll up on the 10. Yeah. Just, yeah, there was nothing else to do. He could have played the cut on the 2, but then the cue ball would be close to the scratch. And they also do not always have plenty of time to figure it out, as the shot clock, you know, you sometimes just need a little bit more time, and you gotta act quick at times. So 2 rail kick for Mario, trying to send the 2 ball to the top short rail. Caught the other side of the 2, I believe. I don't think he was trying to hit this side, but because he called the 2 ball in the corner and it tracked more towards the side, so I think he got away with it though. The 5 ball is blocking the 2, so another safety. I think he was trying to catch it a little thicker and get the 4 in between. Different bump on the 4. Well, also came a little bit short on this. Quite surprised he's missed his opportunity by quite a bit. So we'll play long distance safety. Cue ball behind the 7. Cue ball to rails. Of course, still got the object ball decent behind the 10, not full, not the whole ball, but when you get that cue ball behind the 7, you're in actually a really good position to, yeah, to get a good shot after, or maybe ball in hand. As you could see, it was not strong enough, as Mario played a good shot. Double cover. I think he's going to play over the short rail with left, trying to catch the 2 thick. Yeah, caught it a little bit too thin. Also, I think if he had hit it right, how he was trying to hit it, the speed was a little bit soft. So, a good safety shot from the Panda, and a chance to take the lead again in this early stage of the match. Two rail shape to the 7. Yeah, not a too difficult run out, but also played good angles, made it look easy. So manages to steal that rack on Joshua's break, which does keep him a little bit of a favorite. Like, it's gonna make him favorite if he keeps doing that, and especially when his own break is starting to work for Mario. Okay, had to play safe, ran too far. Then a little bit of fortune not to leave something on this 2. And then this kick shot is where he has given Mario the first opportunity. So 2-1, Mario breaking. Yeah, managed to make balls on the break. Lost the cue ball just slightly, but in the end, don't think it mattered too much. Still hooked on the 1, so push out called.
Time.
Extension.
Extension.
Yeah, not easy push out, because most of the positions where you push to, you actually leave a pretty decent safety shot. You want to find something where your opponent thinks, well, it's a little bit awkward, I don't like it so much, and then you come up with a great shot. Yeah, might be able to bank the 1 ball over, just past the 4, and then with right spin, check the cue ball 2 rails behind the 5, but cue ball is also on the rail, so I'm not such a big fan. Playing the bank makes no sense with the 3 ball not going to the corner. Is he going to play not so much distance? Is he going to play cue ball only, trying to get underneath the 3 or the 7?
One more.
1 ball in the corner.
Good shot. Never was going to get a lot of distance. So, guaranteed hit for Joshua. Hit it perfect. And then again, you know, it's always nice to get full cover, get the snooker. But sometimes, as long as you don't give a shot on the one, you can already get quite far. So in this case, this is really not as bad. Now, this one looks like a pretty good trap. 7 ball fully blocking the path. Can go over the short rail, of course. But always running spin on the cue ball on the long rail. Yeah, it was a tricky one, and actually Joshua was very close to get that cover behind the 3. Even if you catch the 7 quite full, it could have stopped the cue ball behind the 3 ball, so good try. But first open chance goes to the Panda. Is he going to play the kiss on the 3? Yeah, played it well. Good speed and has left himself perfect angle to get to the 4. Now a small detail could be to try and get the correct angle on the 7 ball. So stop shot here. Now can go over the long rail towards the 7 and would like to stay a little bit on the left side. So not in the center of the table, but a little bit more to the left. See, this way he always has an angle going towards the long rail, stays away from the 9 and the 10. Now again can play into the long rail, stun out, maybe center of the table. Yeah, one of the reasons why both players are such high quality players is because they have good control of the cue ball and they give themselves natural angles to work with. So they don't really have to put very firm strokes to get the cue ball on different places at the table. So 3-1 it is. Has broken Josh once now. Stole Joshua's break and won his own break, so 2-game difference. He made this one look easy as well, because if you catch it thin on any sides, you could end up basically anywhere, but great control on both. Yeah, clean run out and a 3-1 lead. Joshua will be breaking. On the other table now, Yannick Pongers 5-1 up. Oh, and this time, I believe it came up dry, yeah. Dry break. Maybe not enough oomph in the break. As you could see, did hit it square in the face, and the 2 balls, they do get close. But you still gotta find how much stroke you have to put in to make the balls consistently. Yeah, key shot was getting from the 1 to the 2 and has found the window. Interesting choice there because he chose to move the 5 ball out. But then the tricky part is like he pushed the 5 in a great position, but was not always guaranteed to have the cue ball go over enough. So has to play with the high bridge and actually has to draw back from this as well in between the 8-10. How well has he hit that? Don't think he could have played that any better, which in general is one of the most awkward things to do for many pool players, is to use the bridge. Has to kill the cue ball from 6 to 7. Left himself a little bit more angle, so we'll have to play soft draw to hold the cue ball in the center. Yeah, makes my job quite easy actually if they keep playing like this, because in general they don't really get in trouble. Easy to announce the shots if they show me what they're gonna do. Yeah, it does have the pace down really well. As if you look at how many positions he could have ended up on the 8, ends up dead straight on the 8. So, what a chance. We'll be looking at 4-1 up after that dry break from Joshua. And Mario will also be breaking. So suddenly, this is starting to look like a one-sided match. This was extremely nice cue ball control. If you look at how small the window is to get on the 2, then he chose to push out the 5 and lost the cue ball just a bit, cueing over the 10. But he said, give me the high bridge and I'll draw back the cue ball as well. Yeah, a couple great shots again. Score now 4-1, Mario Hay and breaking. Yannick Pong is now up 6-1 on the other table. Of course, it's a race to 8, so plenty of time for any player to still come back. But if Mario can make it 5-1, 4-game difference, it's difficult to beat. Oh, did really overcut the 1 quite a bit. Yeah, really surprised he's that much off. Look at how much that cue ball, like how close it got to the side. It got even lower than the side. So nice cut shot on the 1. Let's see, main thing is to get from the 2 to the 3 ball. That's why he's taking extra time. Straight draw, center of the table minimum. Oh, did he? Yeah, might have. I think he ran too far. As you can see, just pure. That one shot, if he gets nice on the 3, makes the run out so much easier. Still playing the cut. what a shot is this. Has to play another more difficult shot on the 4, but we just know how well of a shot maker he is. Usually comes up with the big shots. I think the 7 goes to the corner, so could be 7, 8, 9 in the same corner. Yeah, came up with a slight angle towards the rail. That's why he went to go 2 rails around. Could not stop the cue ball. Yeah, nice run out from the killer. Looked to be a little bit tricky at some point. Here's his opening shot. Cut the 1 ball in. Nice bump on the 4. Then left himself this cut. Pretty tough, but made it clear. And needed another good shot on the 4. Had it. And then this nice 2-rail shape on the 9. Gets the score to 4-2. Yeah, after a pretty poor break from Mario, will definitely need to step up his break, unless the table might turn this whole match. Yeah, decently break, not head on, but made a ball, and just again quite unlucky to have a ball in front. Like, it's like we don't get to see many break runs because of these weird rolls. Decided to push the 3 to the long rail as well, because if you look at the 3 and the 4 ball, they're both in a difficult position. It will be tough to run out from here. But you have to take this and roll the cue ball behind the 7. Does he get second prize? I think the 1 ball. 1 ball might be just enough. Well, has left the 1 ball on and the 2 ball is nearby, but if you look at the 3 and the 9, he made it actually tougher to get on the 3 ball. Imagine to get on that 4 ball on the opposite long rail.
1 ball side.
Yeah, and he's missed it. Yeah, actually, doesn't hurt either player to make a mistake in this phase. Also, if you look at the 6 doesn't go past the 10 in the corner. So it's a very scrappy layout. Wrong angle on the 2 already. I might actually not even want to start running out on this. Is he able to draw the cue ball in between the rail and the 9 and not make the 3 ball by accident in the corner? Oh, does not want to make the 3.
Okay, option.
Actually makes this rack a lot more interesting because I would not even want to move the 4. I think the 4 is frozen. Yeah, just called by the referee. On the other side, it's also not an instant loss for Joshua here, so it will be interesting. I don't think I would be shooting. I don't think there's a bank on as well. So it looks like Mario is passing this one on to Joshua. Yeah, possibly the best thing he could have done was to play this, knowing that the 5 is blocking the corner for the 4. And I would expect the cue ball to end up behind the 5 here, bank the 4 ball down table. Cue ball following, 1 rail behind the 5. Yeah, just like that. Caught it a little bit too thick though. So could be a chance for Filler if he... it's called the corner. If he makes this, opens up the cluster, guaranteed to have a shot on the 5. Yes, missed it, and look what he's given Mario. Of course, they're not sitting ducks to make, but at their level, you cannot really afford yourself to make a mistake like that. Yeah, unless something really funny happens or weird happens, you would expect Mario to get out, as the 7 and the 9 are kind of linked. Has angle on the 6. Oh. Stopped just in time, but for a second I thought that rail might have messed up the plan. On the other table, Yannick Pongers just beat Simon Cural 8-1. We'll be waiting for this final to be over to possibly win his first Eurotour title. So 5-2, Mario Hay, and yeah, Joshua not looking too great in patches. Played the push out. Actually made the game quite tactic. Mario tried to nestle up with the 7. Then Joshua tried to get the cue ball with the 10. Pushed the 9 and the 3 together as well. Mario trying to start the run, but not able to. And then here, this was a big run. Banked the 3 ball, but did not call it. And in the end, it was Mario gaining the first decent chance to run out. So 5-2. And breaking. Yeah, did not break head on at all. You could say, well, he did get unlucky to get kissed in, but yeah, should never have been that close to side pocket. Yeah, biggest shot for this rack would be getting, I believe it was the 5 ball on the bottom of the table. No, the 6 ball, excuse me. So to get from the 5 to the 6. So low left, try to get past the 9, 7. Yeah, I could choose to shoot the 7 in the top right corner, but could also choose to play the combination. Thing with the combination is you might lose the 7 ball a bit. But then now he's a little bit straight on the 7, so can he still follow, cheat the pocket for the 8 in the side? I think he can. Follow 2 diamonds, 2.5. Make sure you're close to straight, you don't, and stay off the rail. So quite some angle on the 9, so we'll have to run the cue ball. Expect him to play 2 rails. That way you always stay away from having the cue ball on the rail on your last shot. So 5-3. A little bit of back and forth. Mainly Mario's break not working and Joshua gave some opportunities. Could definitely turn around if Joshua hits a gear and Mario's break doesn't work or does not start working at all. Still plenty of ways we can go with this semi-final. So 9th rack. Yeah, you can instantly hear that sound he makes when he doesn't hit it as he was trying to. And I don't blame that. I'm more saying that he obviously is not trying to overcut that one on the break so much. If you look at the 1 ball, it stayed up quite a bit and then dropped. And then no shot on the 2. Imagine if he had left the 1 hanging over the corner and giving Mario an open layout again.
Time. Extension.
We'll have to play a push out. Is he going to look to tie something up? Maybe the 4-10. And then play the kick shot from the back on the 2.
Time. Extension. Two ball side.
Called 2 ball inside, possibly off the 9. That's what he's looking to do. think he's kicking this. Yeah. Felt like there was too many balls to get behind, the 7, 9 or 6. So it took a little calculated risk there. But possible chance for filler. Yeah, perfect on the 3. Just needs a good angle from the 4 to the 5. That's the thing with 10 ball as well. When you figure out the first couple balls, most of the time, the end game, you have plenty of room. You stick with good angles. What can go wrong? So he basically solved most of it now. Can draw the cue ball back, straight on the 6. Stop on the 6, stop 7. Let's see if he chooses to play the 9 in the side. Yes, he does. Some players like to shoot the 9 in the top corner, but I like this also. Can play 3 rails. Won't be able to be straight on the 10, but... Oh, he's playing the other side. Yeah, always risky to play that side, but play the pace just okay. And Joshua Filler now closes the gap to 1 game, 5-4 up. Mario will be breaking, but Filler is hunting, trying to stay close and just wait for that one moment. It only takes 1 moment from here and Joshua could be leading. Nice shot on the 2. And with inside to get to the 4. Nice 3-well shape. For a second looked like it was going to be too far. Stopped right in time. And that's how he made it 5-4. And chose to take a little timeout. Has 5 minutes to take a break. Yeah, our referee, Nicola Peso. EPBF referee, plenty of experience taking care of this match. Possibly could be doing the final as well, not too sure, honestly. We will figure out when the final starts. And Yannick Pongers waiting for the winner of this match. I see Filler coming back in the background, so we're close to resuming this match. Score 5-4. For a second looked like Mario was well, leading comfortably, outrunning Filler, so looked to be another final for Mario this last week's. But Joshua put some extra work in it. And now we have a close one. 5-4 and the panda breaking. This time a little better break. Still tracking towards the right, but made 2 balls on the break. Has a cut shot on the 1. If he plays 1 good shot here, twice the short rail. Yeah, like that. This is looking good. Perfect speed. Could not have played that 1 ball any better. So kill the cue ball, or could go forward, yeah. Now, is he going directly to the center of the table on the 4, or is he going 2 rails? Twice the long rail. Yeah, I think he's played it this way because if he hits that second rail, he's always going to have a shot on the 5. The only tricky thing is from here to get on that 5 ball is maybe a little bit tougher. Yeah, managed to miss the 5. Yeah, it's a big rack because Mario could pick up a little bit of his momentum. He only brought some momentum for the beginning of the match, but then kind of ran out of the little bumps and also the feeling on the break. Yeah, still big shot on the 6. Yeah, excellent shot on the 6 ball as well. 2 rails forward. So we'll have the panda on 6-4 up. It's a race to 8, alternate break, so basically in a pretty decent position, being 2 games up, and as long as you keep your own break, there's not much Joshua can do. Here's that opening shot on the 1. Perfect speed. It basically was key shot for me. And also this 4 to the 5, he's played it well. Oh, and now the cue ball scratches in the side. This could be big trouble for Joshua Filler. So let's see. The 2 ball does barely go past the 10. But he can float it in, leave the cue ball along the long rail, and this will give a good angle from the 3 to the 4, center of the table. Yeah, it's again just the early stage of the rack. If you look at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so comfortable. So if you can get straight on the 5, it should be over. So now center of the table, maybe a little bit more, and then he's going 2 rails forward from the 4 to the 5.
Extension.
A little bit more angle on the 5 than he was trying to have, but it's make the 5, you're guaranteed on the 6. He knows this is key shot. Yeah, on his way to get on the hill first after that scratch on the break from Joshua. Still, we don't know what's going to happen on Mario's break. What if he scratches twice or makes one mistake in a scratch? We could still be hill, so don't count anybody out. But for now, it's looking good for the Panda. 7-4, only 1 rack away from the final, where he will meet the Dutchman Yannick Pongers. Yeah, very clean run out. Again, makes great choices positional wise. Well, breaking and on the hill. This time, better break. 4 ball looks to be going. 7 ball goes in, and look at the shape. He's on the 1. Maybe the only thing that could stop him from not running out is that 8 ball. See, both balls tracking too high, but still good impact to make 2 other balls go, and was okay head on. So like I said, the 8 doesn't go in the corner where the 9 is. So needs a good shot from the 6 to the 8. So possibly stop shot on the 3 or draw back just a hair. Now he wants to have a small angle towards the left long rail to then go to the left side of the 8. That's what I expect him to do. So probably a diamond. Diamond and a half out of the long rail should be fine. A little bit further. Does he still have angle on that 6? I think he does. Yeah, it looks good. Doesn't have to use the long rail. Still was able to do it, which makes it a little bit easier to control the speed. Did he end up with little angle? Because if he has angle, he could choose to play the 9 in the right side pocket or a bump on the 9.
Extension.
Also another option is, yeah, you can play the 8 and float in between the 9-10 to shoot the 9 either in the side or a top corner. But it would have been so much easier if he got straight on the 8. Oh, he chose to go around the 10. So more nerves on this 9. He also knows things could have been a little easier. Yeah, made the 9. A little further on the 10. Must make to get to the final. Yeah, the Panda beats the Killer 8-4 and advances to the final. He will meet Yannick Pongers. So thank you all for joining again, tuning in, and we would love to see you back. I believe the final is at 6, so hopefully we'll see you in,
Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
is it 40, 45 minutes?
Podčetrtek Open will start in approximately 35 minutes, about 5:45. So if you just get some refreshments and join us again, and you'll see this great final coming up.
Yeah, so as you could hear over the comms, he said in about 35 minutes, 40 minutes, so 5:45 local time, that's when we will get to see the final. Who is going to win the trophy? We will find out. We'll see you then.